You ever pick a cereal in the grocery aisle and 3 boxes later realize you've walked out with the wrong one? That's the vibe Minnesota might be feeling right now, except the stakes are 1,000 times bigger, and the cereal was a quarterback. They had 3 options: a veteran who won 14 games last year, a veteran they briefly kept around, and a rookie with a ton of hype. 2 of those guys are now winning elsewhere, and the third is struggling under a microscope. That's the awkward, loud question the Vikings are waking up to this week. StatMuse look. Choosing J.J. McCarthy wasn't a reckless move on paper. He's young, prototypical, and the kind of prospect teams dream about building around, the long-term play. But the NFL doesn't have much patience for long-term talk when you're playing today's games. McCarthy's early season has been a lesson in what happens when youth meets speed. Holding the ball too long, forced throws, mental mistakes under duress. He's been honest about it, talking openly about having to rewire neurological pathways as he adapts to a different style of play in the pros. That quote matters because it's not locker room spin. It's a rookie calling the difficulty what it is. If you want to help a rookie, that admission is the start of a plan. ESPN.com. And then there's the ugly comparison. Sam Darnold, who started in Minnesota last year, is running the Seahawks to a 7-3 look this season. Daniel Jones, who the Vikings briefly had on the roster, is 8-2 with the Colts and suddenly looks like a competent, playoff-ready bridge quarterback. Those aren't small details. They're proof that the other 2 options the Vikings walked away from are doing work in the league right now. That contrast makes fans and front office people squint and ask, did we pick the right flavor for this moment? StatMuse. Here's the cold truth. This isn't just a quarterback problem. It's an organizational moment. The McCarthy experiment isn't failing because he's inherently bad. It's struggling because the environment around him is fragile. Protection is leaky, the run game hasn't always moved the chains, and special teams have handed opponents cheap points. You don't develop an NFL rookie in a pressure cooker and expect perfection. You scaffold him. When that scaffold creaks or collapses, the quarterback gets blamed first because his name is on the jersey. That's both unfair and exactly how football operates. Coaches can change schemes, add quick reads, incorporate rollouts, but those fixes take time, and time is what the Vikings might be running short on if losses keep piling up. ESPN.com. Let's be brutally practical about options. The Vikings can do one of 2 things: stay the course or make a change. Staying the course means accepting short-term embarrassment for the chance at long-term upside. Keep McCarthy, protect him better, simplify the reads, and measure progress in weeks and tape, not headlines.